questions.
Sure.
I haven't run any business transactions through EXP, so I'm getting ready to do that. So I'm trying to get everything lined up. Are there any specific transaction forms that we have to use for submitting transactions for businesses through EXP?
There is when you go into skyslope and you go into documents and then office documents, there is a folder that says National Business Broker. All the forms in there can be used. Depending on the state that you're in and the state broker you're working with, I don't know that they have to be used. Okay, because sometimes attorneys write purchase agreements for a buyer. You know, you're not always going to have a form. So I don't believe that, you know, that you're required to use those forms, but they're available to you. What state are you in, Mark?
I'm in Texas.
Okay.
But we're doing transactions across the country.
Okay. So
yeah.
Are you a member of a Texas Business Broker Association?
No, I am not.
Okay. I think that Texas has a pretty strong business broker association, and they may or may not have forms that are specific to the state of Texas. I can tell you all the forms that are in all except one. All of the forms except one that are in the national folder came from the California Association of Business Brokers. And so since I'm in California, I just go to the CAB website and download the most recent form because the forms that are in that folder are not the most current.
Well, I know in Texas we don't have. I mean, I've been doing business transaction in Texas for about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And so I know there's no specific forms that we have to use in Texas. I was more concerned about running something through EXP if there was a specific form that EXP required, that, you know, an EXP form or something that indicated, you know, what we were doing. So that was really more my concern.
Yeah, there are some forms in there that are required, like in your skyslope list. Once you enter something into skyslope, you'll see that they require a seller disclosure. And so if you don't have one, there is one in that folder that you can download and use. They also require like an entity authorization form. So there are some forms that are required. And if you have similar forms that you can use and upload, that I'm sure that's probably fine depending on your state broker. But if you don't have any, then just go to skyslope and download them.
Okay. And my other question is there a separate cap on business transactions separate from, so our business transaction falls under our commercial cap?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So in commercial, it's 80-20 with a 20,000 cap. So any business transactions you do are going to go towards that 20,000 cap.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you.